Hello everyone, and welcome to issue 20 of our newsletter. As our exclusive video for our email subscribers. Before we begin, I'd just like to take a moment to thank you all for supporting the channel and to help us grow. Alright folks, just to start off, just let you know all our outstanding streams, the ones I had to put forward, have been caught up with now and we're back to normal programming. So that's good news. So a bit of a busy weekend, a couple of streams in one day, but say la vie, I didn't want to put people back any further, so we've got everything caught up. Some interesting conversations as well with Leon, with the folks from Horror Writers Association Seattle. We did that workshop with our talk spot. We had what else? With a few things anyway, some of the normal videos. We got a bit of news squeezed in the process, so quite busy and cracked on. So here we go, we're back to normal. This obviously isn't an exclusive list, this is just what we've got scheduled so far. It will always change, there'll be new things added on. I'm already talking to folks, and this weekend I'm planning to work on another horrific tale, so that'll be added into the mix as well. So never stops here, but always good. So starting off, guest streams, I'm going to be on Evil Live's channel this Sunday the 10th of March, and we're doing Innomine Feast of Blades session 2, so that's the second part of the Angels and Demons game, which started off quite fun. We all got introduced to each other, but we kind of got thrown into a crazy scenario. Things went south and then we had to kind of figure things out while eyeing each other up suspiciously as we're all from different camps. So that's always fun to see how that will play out. So obviously this next session, things are starting to come to a head. We're going to see this, trying to narrow down this crazy zealot type person who might have the dagger we're looking for, and see where it goes from there. There you go, that'll be fun. So I'll be on Adam's channel. As always, links are in the email body, and I'll be updating people on social media closer to the time. Right, on to our live streams then. There's coming Tuesday the 12th of March, Chris and I are continuing with the Tremors TV series with Night of the Shriekers and A Little Paranoia Among Friends. Goes without saying, we're having so much fun with this. It's a fun series, it's old school 2000s. You know when series were positive and just there to entertain the audience and have a bit of fun and not trying to break you as a person. Unlike the sequel trilogy of the Tremors series, those last 3 movies were abysmal. And the more I watch these, and I think we're in agreement that the more we see this TV series play out, the more annoyed we are with the films, because there was absolutely no need to go that direction with them. They had a good template built up, they had the passing of the torch ready to go, and honestly, they're not Hollywood blockbusters, so it would have been easy enough transition for the TV actors to go into the films. You know, it was all there. Obviously stupidity by the studios, but we shall crack on. Like, what 7 episodes in now of a first series of a TV show, and we're still having fun. You know, that says a lot. Anyway, Monday the 18th of March then, Steve and I are continuing with the Hammer Horror series of films. We're right back to the beginning, so we're doing X the Unknown. 1956 it was made, so black and white, you know, old school horror. We're right there. Rubber tentacles, wires, stage acting, you name it. And yeah, a lot of these are still holding up. Brilliant, you know, just good storytelling at the end of the day. Not trying to overcomplicate things. Nice and simple, crack on, what more do you want? So yeah, it's fun to revisit these. Talking of revisiting, Tuesday the 19th of March, I'm on with Dilith and Parrot as we discuss Alien 3. So as always, we'll have a wee bit of other things having to be put forward, etc. We better break with the role-playing game. So as we'll always say, in between we'll cover the movies. This is the divisive one. This is the one where people get it, people don't get it, people enjoyed it, people hate it. You know, it's just one of them things. But we'll go through it, and maybe time's been kinder to it, looking at it on its own, especially considering everything else that's come out since. We'll look at it through that light and we'll have a good discussion with it. As always, Dilith and Parrot, great to have on. 2 super nerds that really get into the weeds of things, so always great to have them guys on board. Then Thursday the 21st of March, Dell and I will be concluding our series of the Peter Jackson anthology of films, unless he decides to make another one. But as we talked about in the Desolation of Smog, I think this trilogy broke him. I honestly think that's just made him go, nah, I've had enough. But we're going to look at The Hobbit, the Battle of the Five Armies. That's the end of the Hobbit. God's sake, I can nearly speak. That's the end of the Hobbit trilogy, and the last movie that Peter Jackson directed. He's had producer credits in a few movies since, and he's obviously done a few of his documentaries, but really after this one he kind of stepped back from filmmaking. Something happened there. I think what we're going to look at doing is maybe having a bit of a deep dive. We'll do a bit of research and we'll maybe look up interviews and stuff and try and find out what happened. But I just have a feeling like when we've talked about this series, this was him railroaded by Hollywood and Warner Brothers, and you can just get the sense of it not being him. And I think for someone like that, when we have covered his entire like anthology so far, and we see the style that he has, etc., that's obviously affected him. And he just said no, and let's be honest, the man doesn't need to do anything. He's made more money than he could ever spend in a lifetime, and for all intents and purposes doesn't seem to live a massively extravagant lifestyle. Don't think he's part of the Hollywood set. I think what it was, he was a filmmaker that just wanted to get to the top of his game in filmmaking, and I don't think he was too interested in being part of the Hollywood crowd and part of that machine, and I think that's kind of soured him a bit. That's just my opinion. What actually happened, who knows, but we shall talk about this one anyway. Bittersweet, the finish in this one. I was hoping a bit more of a positive ending for this series, but who knows, he might make another movie and we could add it and then go on a high again. But there you go. Tune in for that, obviously. Always a good chat anyway, and great to catch up with Dale. Then Tuesday the 2nd of April, we are continuing with the Alien RPG. There's a Cronus Strain trilogy, Destroyer of Worlds, and that's of course with Brotherhood of the Dice and Infinite Monkey Tales folks. And things are kicking off now. We've got to the medical centre. We know there's a chest burster inside someone. We know it's about to come out. We've already had an ambush. Things have went wrong. We're like really starting to see where these AWOL soldiers, what the information was, basically a contaminant they brought with them, and now they've let it loose. And obviously we're always one step ahead, but I think we're starting to catch up now. So I think this is where things are really going to start kicking off. But there you go. That'll be fun as always. And that is it for the moment. Nice and short and sweet, but like I said, it's not an exclusive list. I'm already organising some streams with folks, and I'm working on a horrific tale, and I've got a watch list that I need to get through. Every time I think I'm getting to the end of the watch list, I always seem to add more movies, so it's a never ending cycle. But there you go. As always, thanks for watching. Keep updated the channel, do the type of clicky things, and until next time, keep it creepy, keep it horrific.